Imagine a lone wolf in the wild, alone, yet not lost, isolated, but not weak. It moves with a quiet strength, relying on its own instincts and abilities to survive. Every step is calculated, every decision its own. It doesn't seek approval, it seeks results. It's a picture of self-sufficiency, answering to no one. The lone wolf thrives in solitude, where clarity and focus sharpen its edge. Now picture the leader of a wolf pack, surrounded, yet distinct, respected, not feared. This wolf guides and protects its pack, understanding that the group's strength lies in its unity. It reads the needs of others, adapts and leads with purpose. The lone wolf and the pack leader represent two different approaches to life and work. One is the master of self-reliance, the other, a builder of collective strength. One prioritizes independence, the other, collaboration. Both are powerful in their own right, depending on the terrain they navigate. In the professional world, we see both lone wolves and pack leaders. Each plays a vital role in shaping the success of an organization. Lone wolves are often brilliant individual contributors. They dive deep into problems, unafraid to challenge norms or take bold risks. They excel in their specialized fields, driven by a fierce sense of independence. Their focus and determination often lead to breakthroughs others might miss. Pack leaders, on the other hand, may not possess the same singular expertise, but they bring people together, aligning diverse talents toward a shared goal. They understand the power of teamwork. They know that success is not just about the destination, but the journey taken together. They inspire and motivate others, creating an environment where everyone feels valued and heard. In their presence, people grow, connect, and thrive. Lone wolves are often highly intelligent and resourceful. They possess an admirable work ethic, driven by a desire to excel. Because they're accustomed to working independently, they often display impressive problem-solving skills and a knack for innovation. These qualities make them invaluable assets in roles that require deep focus and specialized knowledge. However, these same strengths can become liabilities when a lone wolf steps into a leadership position. Their independent nature can make them appear aloof and unapproachable. Their desire for control, while stemming from a good place, can stifle creativity and innovation within a team. The very qualities that allowed them to thrive as individual contributors can become roadblocks to effective leadership. Let's delve deeper into how these lone wolf traits manifest in a leadership context, and why they often do more harm than good in a collaborative environment. While independence and confidence are valuable traits, when taken to the extreme, they can create friction within a team. A leader who operates in isolation may unintentionally alienate their colleagues. Imagine a team led by a brilliant but fiercely independent manager. Their vision may be sharp, their skills unmatched, but their inability to collaborate can become a serious liability. This manager, used to doing things their own way, might struggle to delegate effectively. They may feel that involving others slows down progress or compromises quality. As a result, they might micromanage their team, believing that their way is the only way to achieve the desired outcome. This behavior often stems from a fear of losing control or a lack of trust in others' capabilities. But micromanagement rarely leads to excellence. Instead, it breeds frustration. Team members begin to feel undervalued, as if their input doesn't matter. Over time, this stifles creativity. Employees stop offering ideas, knowing they'll be overridden. Innovation stalls and the team's potential is never fully realized. This lack of trust and autonomy can lead to a decrease in morale and productivity, as team members disengage from their work and from each other. Ultimately, the team's performance suffers. Deadlines are missed, collaboration breaks down, and the workplace becomes a source of stress rather than inspiration. The lone wolf's brilliance, instead of being amplified by the team, ends up being isolated, its impact diminished. True leadership lies not in doing everything alone, but in empowering others to rise with you. The transition from individual contributor to leader is rarely seamless, and for lone wolves, it can be particularly challenging. Imagine for a moment a software developer who was once the company's coding superstar. This developer, used to working long hours in solitude, suddenly finds themselves promoted to manage a team of their peers. Their focus shifts, from writing elegant code to navigating interpersonal dynamics and fostering collaboration. And yeah, it's tough. They struggle to relinquish control, having been so used to solving problems all on their own. That once effective, independent work style now leads to poor communication and honestly a real difficulty in delegating. This, in turn, creates friction within the team and well, it really diminishes their overall effectiveness as a leader. The first step in a lone wolf's leadership journey is building genuine connections with their team. And that takes effort. It means making a conscious shift in mindset from I to we. It's about going beyond just transactional interactions and actually investing time in getting to know your team members on a personal level. This might look like regular one-on-one meetings, not just to talk about tasks, but to really understand their aspirations, their challenges, and how they like to work. It means, truly listening, not just waiting for your turn to talk. And most importantly, it's about creating a safe space where people feel comfortable sharing their ideas and concerns without fear of being judged. Once a foundation of trust is in place, the next step is to build a collaborative environment. That means moving away from a top-down approach and instead genuinely valuing and encouraging input from everyone on the team. Lone wolves, who are often used to relying solely on their own judgment, have to learn to embrace the collective wisdom of the group. This involves actively seeking out different perspectives, welcoming healthy debate, and facilitating decision-making that includes all stakeholders. Because let's face it, the best solutions usually come from a mix of diverse viewpoints and experiences. The journey from lone wolf to true leader isn't about abandoning the strengths that made them great individual contributors. In fact, those strengths, like focus, discipline, and a relentless drive for results, are still incredibly valuable. But leadership asks for something more. It asks for a shift in mindset from me to we. Nope, it's about understanding that leadership demands a whole new skill set. It's not just about doing the work anymore, it's about enabling others to do their best work too. Skills rooted in empathy, communication, and collaboration. The ability to listen deeply, to read the room, and to respond with intention. These are the tools of a true leader. It's about taking that same drive and determination and using it to empower others, to build a shared vision and to create a team where everyone feels seen, heard, and valued. Leadership is no longer about being the smartest person in the room. It's about creating a room where everyone can shine. Now, this kind of transformation doesn't happen overnight. It's a gradual evolution, often filled with moments of doubt, reflection, and growth. It takes real effort to unlearn old habits and embrace new ways of thinking and behaving. It means letting go of control and learning to trust others to step up. It requires vulnerability, a willingness to ask for help, and the humility to admit when you don't have all the answers. And that's not weakness, that's courage. But with self-awareness, commitment, and the right support, even the most independent lone wolves can grow into inspiring and truly effective leaders, because leadership isn't about going it alone, it's about walking forward together.